Hey buddy, Johnny Scoville here, man with issues, a lot of friends, and 10 bottles of hot sauce beside me. I have issues. This is Chasetheheat. Alright you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. This is an interesting Chasetheheat because I've had this request a lot. You know, on my channel, so far there are 14,000 comments that people have made. I'm gonna straighten my camera out here. There, that helps a little bit. All right, 14,000 or so comments. You wouldn't believe how many of them want me to do my video of my favorite hot sauces. So today I'm going to do that. Now, let me tell you what we're doing. These aren't ultimately my favorite hot sauces. These are I went through what I have on hand. And from what I had on hand, these are the ones that I'm really enamored with as of late. First of all, before I get going, you guys, at the end of the video, you're going to see, some people don't watch till the end, you're going to see a pepper floating on one side or the other. It'll be this side this time. Click on it. When you do, you're part of the Scoville squad. We're growing in numbers. Kind of exciting. 135 countries now. 16,300 of us. It's the capsaicin that binds us. It's the capsaicin that binds us. All right, so like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like it, throw a thumbs down. I got pretty thick skin. You guys know that. All right. Real quick before you go, I want to say a shout out to Tomas. Cool dude. Slovenia. Got 34 subscribers in Slovenia. He's one of them. Really good guy. Got a chance to talk with him yesterday on Facebook. Good dude. So thank you for being a part of this. But a shout out to Mike Jones and his bride Lacey. They've been friends of the channel for a really long time. They're having a baby. Kind of exciting. They live in Amarillo, so thank you. All right, so let's get into this, all right? Appreciate you guys. You guys, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble today. All right, so again, these are not in order of how I like them, all right? But they are more than pretty much in order of heat. Not exactly. It is what it is. All right, so let me show you the first one. Believe it or not, I don't care if they're haters. Tabasco's Family Reserve. Without a doubt is one of my favorites. It's fermented for 8 years, which is pretty amazing. It's it takes time. All right, so this is a tablespoon of, okay, so I spill it. Tabasco's Family Reserve. Love a fermented sauce. There's our first one. Really love that. It really is. It's my favorite of all. I just did the 150th anniversary Tabasco. And although it was good, I don't think I liked it more than the Family Reserve. It was different and interesting, but hey Andrew, Sasquatch, Claude Dubé, some good people here. Lucas Flanders, thanks guys. All right, so that's the first one. Second one, you guys ready? From Bravado's Spice Company, my friend James Nelson. This is their Serrano Basil. Funny story about this. I had a bottle of Serrano Basil, and very recently, some of you may have heard of the great shelf collapse of 2018. Thomas Toth, my brother, Rob Noxious Harvey. By the way, guys, right now, this whole video, the spoon that I'll be doing this challenge with, is the official Chasetheheat spoon given to me by my brother, joining us right now from Canada, Rob Noxious Harvey. Larry Owens, good to see you, brother. All right, so in the great, I have a big cabinet in my garage. A lot of the sauces I have are in my fridge that I have special for sauce. A lot of them are on this cabinet. Ironically enough, it was made of metal. Went in there one morning to pick out some sauce for the day, and I picked one up. I went, no, I don't want this one. I put it down, and the whole thing dropped. Nightmarish. One of these was destroyed. in the great shelf collapse of 2018. There were many casualties. I don't want to talk about it. However, James Nelson was very cool, read my post and said he was sorry about that and sent a replacement. And then some. So this is his Serrano Basil. This is one of my favorite sauces in the world for anything anything Italian. It's great as a pizza sauce, but for spaghetti sauce, it's so good. Serrano is the heat source. Basil, it's just a delicious sauce. So here, from Bravado, is Serrano Basil. Absolutely delicious. Boy, if you guys haven't had this one yet, by the way, the heat all the time is going to be climbing. So I'll do the best I can. I have water to cleanse my palate. I should use sherbet or something like they usually do in those snooty places. Ray Rhoda, good to see you, man. But the heat's going to rise. You know, the Tabasco is just a classic fermented Tabasco. Serrano, the basil is exactly that. The heat on this is mild. It's for me like maybe I'm maybe at a 1 right now for both of them so far, but it's going to climb. All right, now this is a really, really special one. Excuse me. I said that these are my favorite from what I had on hand. This literally is one of my favorite 10 sauces ever of all time. From Drew's Chili Company. This is Volcanique. Now, this is one of my favorite sauces. This is brand new. What's amazing about this sauce, Drew Jacobson is one of my favorite sauce makers. I didn't tell him I was going to be doing this today, so he may not be on. But without a doubt, one of my favorite sauce makers. If you haven't tried sauce from, Claude Dubaison and Rob Noxious Harvey and some Canadian guys I know, some people that are in the know, if you haven't tried any sauces yet from Drew's Chili Company, you don't know what you're missing. You know what's amazing about Drew's Chili Company? Especially this sauce in particular. This is really one of my favorite sauces of all time. And it is black truffle. But the thing about this sauce is every time you smell it, hi Will Perko, every time you smell this, I pick up something different. The complexity and the depth of the aroma and the flavor is astonishing. The heat source on this is, I haven't had it in a long time. I've been saving this bottle. Didn't know what for, I know now. Fermented Tuxla chilies, Chipotle Maritas, Chipotle Mako, Pasilla, Negro chilies, chili infused vinegar. I'm so excited to taste this. I haven't tasted this in a while. This is an amazing sauce. Oh. Amazing flavor on this one. You guys excited? Now they all get kind of hotter from here on in. All right, the next one. I'm really into this one lately. This is from Dylan, my friend from Red Skull Hot Sauce in Finland. This is smoked maple meltdown. There's whiskey in this and maple syrup, and I'll tell you something. Comes in a cork and a skull bottle. Come on! Are you kidding? Oh. All right. So it's warming up here as far as heat. I'm certainly at a solid 2 right now. Oh, I love this sauce. This is a really great sauce. I've had this. This is great on breakfast. Anything breakfast, like eggs and stuff. Oh. All right. Number 4. Did I get an order here? Or number 5, pardon me. All right. Don Chingon, Ghost Pepper Sauce. Sebastian Rojas, my friend from Chipotle Hot Sauce, created this with the help of Bill Moore. This is a hot sauce. The heat source is ghost peppers. One of the hotter sauces with ghost peppers. So this is number 5. I might be at a 3 right now, heat-wise. It's climbing. And then the rest of I will tell you this, the next 5 are all flaming hot sauces. All right, so here we go. Don Chingon Ghost Pepper Sauce from Sebastian Rojas. I am Johnny Scoville. Boy, you know what? What a great sauce. Really like this. There's a reason I like this so much. It's almost gone. What a delicious sauce. I'm not sure if I'll put a link in every single one of these sauces in the description box. Maybe I will. I think I might. Number 5. Let me cleanse the palate. My heat's climbing. All right. All right, from John Hard, K-John's Sling Blade. This is a Reaper sauce, you guys. First ingredient, Reaper peppers. This is almost empty. This is a hot, hot sauce, you guys. No bitterness though, just a really, really, this is one of my, look, these are all my favorite sauces. Hot as can be though, I'll tell you something. Alright, there on the Rob Noxious commemorative Johnny Scoville spoon. Sling Blade. It's getting hot, and this is all Reaper. It's going to be a warm one. It's a hot sauce, but great flavor. Really just a wonderful flavor. I really like this. You know? It's got some garlic in it, some lemon, some onion. It's just got a great flavor. Sling Blade. Some sauces that might have been made it into this video were lost in the great shelf collapse of 2018. I don't like thinking about it. It was a rough one. It was early in the morning before my coffee. Terrible. For 2 days, my garage smelled like Jay Turner's kitchen. It was awesome. All right, so here we go. The next, guys ready? Hellfire Hot Sauce. Fear this. I gotta tell you something funny. If you guys haven't seen this yet, I did a video. One day, Merle from Hellfire Hot Sauce. Most of my shirts look like that, with blotches of sauce on it. At any rate, Merle contacted me once a year or so ago, over a year ago. So I got a challenge for you. I said, what's the challenge? He said, a case of sauce. I said, what do you mean a case? I said, how many bottles in a case? I kind of knew there were 12, but I was hoping he'd say there were 6 because it's a special case. But it's just 12. So I'm the wrong guy to dare because I said yes. Like, if you ask him, I didn't hesitate. He was messaging me. I instantly said, sure, I'll do it. This was the sauce. So, of the 12, I drank, I think, not quite 8, 7.5 bottles. It took, first of all, it's one of the few videos I've never seen. When a video's over, I view it to make sure it recorded properly before I upload because I don't want to look like an idiot, you know. That is one video I can't bring myself to watch. I just rolled the dice. When it was done, I was like, it's right. I'm uploading it. I can't bring myself to watch it. It took a couple months, I'm just not lying, before I could eat this sauce again. But when I could, it's just amazing. Again, Reaper, crazy heat, crazy hot sauce. The weird thing is, even though I drank 7.5 bottles, it was delicious until the very end. You know what was the problem with that challenge was? The biggest problem with that challenge is I said yes to it. But it wasn't so much the heat. It was sort of the heat. It was the quantity. It was kind of the quantity, and 5-ounce bottles. It was just a lot. I'm getting an endorphin rush. All right, from Hellfire. Thank you, Merle. Thank you, Diana. Oh, I remember the flavor. Great Reaper flavor with that. What's great about that is chunk seeds and stuff. Boy, that's a hot sauce, you know that? You guys are chili heads. You know, it's funny, they're all the ones starting from the Reaper on, I think, the Sling Blade. These are real chili head sauces, you guys. Whew. My heat, I'm at like a 4 right now for heat. Last two are hot. All right, here we go. In the past, this has been one of my favorite sauces. Up until recently, I've always said that I don't have a favorite sauce. Rather, I have favorite sauce makers, and you're seeing all my favorite sauce makers. This has been really one of my top favorite sauces for a long time. From my good friend, Jay Turner, from Burns and McCoy, the famed Oscar. This is the newer recipe. It's a little thinner. Same heat, same great flavor. It's a little bit more savory, which I like. But amazing flavor. If you guys have seen this for the first time, or you've heard of it being called Oscar, but you didn't know why. Somebody was texting somebody. Chris Murray, I think, was texting somebody about Oscar. Or excuse me, about Exoresco, and was doing the voice thing on his phone and said, hey, can you get a bottle of Exoresco? And it didn't read him right, and the person receiving the text, it said Oscar, a bottle of Oscar. So, and he texted somebody about that, and it kind of got legs, and a lot of people know this as Oscar, but this is one of the, these last four, really these last 5 sauces, the last 4, Sling Blade's hot, but I think the last 4, starting at Fear This, and the last 2, are the hottest natural sauces I've ever eaten. Or, I shouldn't say that. They're the hottest sauces that I've got that are my favorites, that I've got on hand. So here we go. This is Oscar. My heat level right now is somewhere around a 5 probably. It's building. All right, I give you Oscar. Maybe just a touch sweeter than the first Oscar, but boy, is that good. Oh, but hot, forget about it. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you another hint. Fiery food winner. You know, the cool thing is, I just realized everyone, and I'm not making, it's not because I know these people, but almost every one of these sauce, everything with the exception of Tabasco, do I know the owner. Good friends with Drew. I love Sebastian. Actually, I don't know John Hard. Love James Nelson. Dylan's great from Red Skull. Love Merle, although I won't take any more of his challenges. Love Jay, and this is from Troy Primo. From Primo's Peppers. Vince! Is Vince Jones watching? Vince. What's up, brother? All right. Troy Primo is the creator of the 7-Pot Primo. Without a doubt, one of the hottest peppers I've ever eaten. One of my favorite super hots. And this is Swampadelic. And boy, I'm getting down to the nitty gritty of the Swampadelic. It's almost over. Finished a bottle of sauce at dinner. Bummed me out. All right. Swampadelic. You know what the interesting thing is? Both 7-pot, you can both tell they're 7-pot peppers, different flavors. It's amazing. Get you in a buzz, people. All right, before I tell you my favorite bottle, because this is my favorite sauce. It's not just the favorite sauce I have on hand. This is my favorite sauce. Before I do, guys, boy, I'm getting a buzz here. This is crazy. That's the chemical formula for capsaicin. Got shirts right now for sale. In the description box, click the link. They're going to be on sale for a short time, I think 10 more days, and then they're gone. And I won't sell them again. So guys, click that. It's a really cool shirt. Oh, Frank Champery. Excuse me. Frank Champery has challenged me to an amazing challenge that I've accepted. It's on its way to me right now. I'm going to give you a hint. One hint. Oh. My fingers are vibrating. Jeff McGinnis. Mindflay was a casualty in the... oh, you know what's funny? Stay right there. I'm glad you're here, Jeff. I'm glad you said that. Number one, Mindflay is one of my favorites, but it was a casualty in the great shelf disaster of 2018. This is one of my favorite sauces. Razorberry from Sam and Oliver's. And here's the deal. I'm not just saying this because it has my name on the bottle and I've signed it and Jeff signed it. This is such an amazing sauce, but I can't bring myself to open it. It's a collector's bottle. It's the one dipped in wax. So, but the reason that Mindflay is not in this is because it was a casualty. Feeling like there's a burning ember parking itself right on my sternum. Right above the eye of the dude. Alright. Alright guys, you guys want to see what my favorite hot sauce is? This is without a doubt my favorite super hot sauce in the world. Just bought 2 bottles. Drum roll. Wish I had sound effects. That'd be kind of cool. You know, I don't edit or stuff. If I did edit, it'd be a really cool spot to put sound effects. But I don't think people want to see that. Deverandum from Burns & McCoy. He's got 2 sauces in my top 10 list. Oscar and Deverandum. Now, Deverandum is every single bit as hot as Oscar. In fact, I know it because I happen to know the guy who made it, and we've talked. It's hotter than Oscar, rated this much higher on the Scoville scale. Different, way more complex flavor profile, way more flavorful if you ask me. And I love Oscar. They do. I've emptied a bunch of bottles, man. Oscar's great, but Deverandum, man, cherries, Trinidad scorpions. Oh. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh. Tony, you love this. You love it when you get to see me live. I love when you get to watch me live. Thank you. All right. Oh, I love this. I was with Desiree and Michelle and Jay and their son, and we were in a restaurant. We went to a restaurant just because they had steaks. Just because Jay wanted me to put this on steak because he said this would be amazing on a steak. So that's where we went. was great, a great steak. Deverandum, guys, my favorite hot sauce. I'm Johnny Scoville. Man, I love that sauce. I'm not really into doing big sauce challenges where I chug whole bottles of sauce anymore, but I could chug a bottle of this. You know what's funny? If you, I don't think it's just because I've eaten a lot, just because I know, but I think if you had like somebody that likes sauces, and you blindfold them, you had like 10 or 15 sauces in front of them, and you had these two, Oscar and Deverandum, and you said, try these sauces, you could tell, I can tell, that the guy who made Oscar made Deverandum. Man, what a delicious sauce it is. You guys, my eyelids are getting heavy. Wow. All right, so those are my 10 favorite sauces I have on hand right now. They're all delicious. I'm blessed to have them all. It's going to take me a little time to get this online because I am going to put a link. I think I am. I owe it to them. Great sauce makers. I'll put a link to all 10 sauces in the description box. You'll see a link to get the shirt, the Scoville formula, which is called the Johnny formula because it looks like the word Johnny. Let's go check that out. You listen, you guys stay here. And I bet when you guys are watching on YouTube and you guys don't know, you guys probably looked at it like, what's he doing? When he stops this and he's still on with them on Facebook, what are they doing? Do you want to know? If you want to know, friend me on Facebook. I'm Johnny Scoville. But when you friend me on Facebook, do me a solid. And don't just friend me because I don't just take friend requests from anybody. Friend me and send me a little message saying, hey, I watch your show. If you do that, you're all good. Click the link for all the stuff I talked about. Right there is the Chasetheheat floating pepper. Click on it when you do, and you're a part of this thing. Be a part of it. And if you don't want to miss a video, click the bell. We'll notify you when we upload new ones, which we do each and every day, 2 times on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chasetheheat.